Hey, Diddy done did it again. Hey, whoa.
Diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jesse, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
How y'all doing? How is everybody doing, y'all? Welcome back to my Chanel. It's your sister, Jessie Woo. If you are new here, make sure that you like and subscribe to join the Black Women's Tribe. Subscribe so you can join the Black Women's Tribe. During Black Women's, we ride at dawn about Black women. Okay? We ride at dawn when it comes to Black Women's Month. Okay? How y'all doing? I am just getting back from a trip to Montreal, Canada. That is my last summer trip, y'all. Went up there and introduced Mr. Easter to my father. I met his family. I met his mother. I met his father. And so I said, let's go to Montreal. Let's go to Canada. Oh, Canada. Let me know if I have any Canadians following me, child. Any Haitian Canadians, any Jamaican Canadians, any African Canadians. I feel like every Black person in Canada is not just like there's no like regular Black person in Canada. It's kind of like you're an immigrant. Like it's either you're first gen or you are an immigrant. Like I feel like they're like Canada doesn't really breed Black people. I don't know. That might be a very ignorant thing to say, but I don't know any Black person. Like how here in this country we have African Americans. I don't know any Black Canadians. Like they're all like Black people are usually of another country's descent when you are Canadian. So let me know. I see the comments saying, yep, that's pretty much right. Yep, that's pretty much right. Facts. So yeah, y'all. So I've introduced him to my father. I will be having a vlog about me meeting his family, then the vlog with him meeting my going to Canada with me and meeting my father. Y'all saw Mr. Easter already meet my mama and my aunties. So y'all saw that already. But I will say him meeting my father, I don't think I can put that video online. I don't think I can put that video online. Woo! Yeah. Woo! That's all I can say. All that I can say. All that I can say. Okay. Child, I can't put that video online, child. But anyway, y'all, what I can talk about online is Diddy done did it again during Black Women's. We about at dawn about Black Women's Month. Okay. Somebody said, was it good or bad? It was bad. It was bad. All right. Before I go into everything, y'all, make sure if you have not signed up for my WOOCATION yet, that you go to www.woocation.net. We is going to Tulum next month. I will not be in anybody's airport until it's time for me to go to Tulum. I don't see another airport. We'll be in Tulum next month, getting our Black women's we going to Tulum. We're gonna be stamping our passports, period, and jet setting over to Tulum. Okay. All right. Lord, let's get into this Diddy story. This Diddy story is wild. This Diddy story is wild. Let's get into the lawsuit. This lawsuit, like everything to me, honestly. Hey, babe.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm recording something right now. Do you need anything?
Okay. Nah, I was just letting you know it's all.
Okay. You grabbing dinner?
Oh no, I gotta go home and get my life together a little bit too, but I do want to figure it out. Cause what are you doing? Are you doing something for the debate?
No. You want to watch the debate together?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I mean, I already did my debate work, so I'm posting it right now as I'm working, and then we can have just text me.
All right. I got some work to knock out myself, but I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm hitting that.
Okay.
All right.
Later. All right. He always calls when I'm with y'all. Like, what is that? What is that? Is that it's like he knows I'm talking to y'all. He's like, hold on, let me call my woman. Okay. Child, somebody said he get the live alerts too. I think he get the live alerts too. Okay, let's get into this Diddy story, y'all. Okay, let's get into this Diddy story. So, don't know if you guys saw this. Wait, can y'all see? Can y'all see the story? Can y'all see the story? Why it's not letting me? Okay, there it is. I like that layout. Okay, let's look at this Diddy story, y'all. This is insane. Like, this is insane. We've been talking about Diddy for a minute now with all the lawsuits that we've seen him have, from the pink powder lawsuits to, you know, the trafficking lawsuits. Like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. So now we have this new lawsuit that I didn't even know about. I knew about the producer guy's lawsuit. I didn't know about this lawsuit right here. So let's get into it. All right. Michigan inmate wins $100 million judgment against Sean Diddy Combs for SA. The judgment could be the largest awarded to a non-attorney and a currently incarcerated inmate in history. Let me read that for y'all again. The judgment could be the largest awarded to a non-attorney and a currently incarcerated inmate in history. This man is behind bars, okay? This man is locked up, won't let me out, whoa, won't let me. This man is on his Akon, locked up, no attorney, okay? He ain't got no Annalise Keating. He ain't got no Olivia Pope. He ain't got no Jax from Unreasonable Doubt. He ain't got Maxine Shaw. He's locked up. No lawyer, okay? Let's get into this thing. It's crazy. A Michigan inmate known for his long history of challenging the judicial system with civil lawsuits has been awarded a $100 million default judgment against embattled entertainment mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The award was issued Monday by Lenawee City Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone, following a temporary restraining order granted to Derek Lee Cardello Smith, 51 years old, against Combs in August. Combs, who has become the target of multiple lawsuits and criminal investigations in 2024, drugged and SA'd Cardello Smith back in 1997 at a party in Detroit, according to court records. Okay? He Bill Cosby'd him and SA'd him back in 1997. All right? Cardello Smith, who allegedly crossed paths with Combs while Cardello Smith worked as a Detroit area restaurant and hospitality industry employee, is a self-taught student of civil and criminal statutes and is serving an unrelated sentence at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility in Muskegon Heights. I hope I said that right. This is a lot. This is a lot. Cardelo Smith goes way back in history with Combs, he recently told Metro Times. Cardelo Smith produced prison faculty information revealing Combs' name logged into the visitation record and says the founder of Bad Boys Records offered him $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit. Did y'all hear what I said? Baby, Diddy is never going to beat them allegations. Did y'all hear what I said? Cardelo produced prison faculty information revealing Combs' name logged into the visitation record. When he filed this lawsuit, Diddy went down to the jail himself. Sa yo di l'fè la, li fèl. Sa yo di ke li fè la, li fout fèl. Paske pou ki sa? Why would you go down to the jail? For what? He went down to the jailhouse to offer Cardelo $2.3 million. Sa yo di ke l'fè la, li fout fèl. Li fèl. Tout sa yo di li fèl, li fout fèl. Anzalone's on August 7th order was established to prevent Combs from selling assets that could potentially be used to compensate Cardelo Smith for possible damages. He is one of the mounting number of recent plaintiffs against Combs alleging violence, or SA. In the August hearing, Cardelo Smith told the court of a conversation in which he says he and Combs directly discussed the lawsuit. You know how we get down. Was Combs' alleged response to Cardelo Smith's threat to proceed with the action instead of accepting an out-of-court settlement. This is what he told the judge. The victim told the judge, he said, I disagree with how you get down. The virtual hearing and the excerpts of it in it, which Anzalone reads the complaint identifying Combs as only known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, and Diddy Run the City. Lord. Is that what he was going by back in 1997, y'all? Let me know. I think he was going by Diddy Run the City back in 1997. Anyway, some in the comment sections of the videos expressed doubt of Cardelo's claims. We're actually going to get into the video. I want us to actually sit down and watch the video before this live is over. Some people also said, look at what happened with Cassie until she proved receipts. And keep in mind, Cardelo proved receipts of Diddy coming down to the jailhouse. Why would Diddy come down to the jailhouse? You are Diddy. You are Diddy. This is back before the lawsuit. I feel back before the Cassie lawsuit went public. You're Diddy. Why not send your lawyer? Why not send someone else? Like, why are you coming down to the jailhouse? Diddy actually going down to the jailhouse gives Diddy Run the City a whole new meaning. Diddy actually going down to the jailhouse to give this man $2.3 million, that gives Diddy Run the City a whole new meaning. A whole new meaning. Okay? Now, after the article was published, Diddy's attorney did have this to say. He said, the man is a convicted felon and a SAer as well, who has been sentenced on 14 counts of SA and kidnapping over the last 26 years. The statement reads, his resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Mr. Combs looks forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed. You know what? You know what? Diddy really needs a new team. Remember, they called Cassie a liar too. And Cassie was able to provide receipts, not only provide receipts, but then the video was released, right? And so here is his lawyer again calling this guy a liar. Like, what? Hold on, y'all. So now you have Diddy's attorney calling this guy a liar. Now, I mean, okay, the guy's in jail, right? Okay, it looks like this man's another Bill Cosby, but explain why Diddy would actually go down to the jailhouse. There's proof of that. And so how are you going to sit there and say Diddy's never heard of him when he's able to prove that? Like, y'all do know that when y'all go and visit inmates, all that shit is recorded, right? Like, you can't just go in there. I can't just go in there and put I'm Celine Dion. Like, that's not how that fucking works. They take your property. They take your ID. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they verify who you are. You can't just go down there and put whatever. You know what I mean? So felon or not, you violated this man. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of the lawsuit, but make a long story short, basically, what Cardello is saying in his lawsuit is that one random night he ended up at a Holiday Inn or another hotel that's not really extremely fancy, and he ended up at a Diddy party, and basically Diddy gave him a Bill Cosby special, okay? So he gave him a pudding, a Bill Cosby special, basically putting something in his drink. And literally shortly after drinking the drink, he passes out. And when he comes to and he sees Diddy having relations with another woman. And as he's coming to and he sees Diddy doing this, Diddy says to him, yeah, I did that to you while you were out like a light. I'm paraphrasing, but basically that's what happened, okay? And so that's what he was suing him for, okay? Now, it takes a lot for this. I mean, bruh, I'm sorry. This just to me is just too much. I'm sorry. Like, I want y'all
Derek Lee Cardello Smith.
I want y'all for yourselves to hear this court hearing. This is probably some of the... And when I'm laughing, I'm not laughing at the victim. I'm laughing just at it's just like, I can't believe this laugh. Like, just want to make it clear. I'm not berating the victim in this. But what was happening? Like, what is going on? Like, all right, let's get into this.
Sir?
Let me know if you guys can.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, Bad Boy Records label owner, founder, also known as Puff P. Daddy, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, Sean Combs, also.
I'm sorry. This intro, what the fuck? If she says brother love, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna fucking scream.
Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy. Bad Boy Records, label owner, founder, also known as Puff P. Daddy, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, Sean Combs, also known as Sean Puffy Combs. And this is file number 24 dash.
Somebody in the comments said one thing about Diddy, he gonna rebrand. And it's like, we laughing, right? But why did he keep changing his name like that? What was he running away from? He was running away from all these allegations. And when you really think about it, it's crazy. The universe is finally catching up to Diddy and paying him back for everything that he's done to people, all his victims, right? While he's in his brother love era. Think about it. You know that nasty work that y'all be talking about online? That's nasty work. Rebranding yourself into brother love so you can run away from yourself and run away from accountability from your victims. And then that's when the universe says, oh, he in his brother love era. Got him. That's nasty work. I'm sorry. That is nasty work. Nasty work.
7362NO. I'm grab your paperwork here real quick out of this other paperwork. We do have Mr. Cardello Smith appearing from the Michigan Department of Corrections. Sir, where are you currently located?
I'm located at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility, 2500 South Sheridan Drive, Muskegon, Michigan, 49444, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
Or Your Honor.
Thank you. So I do see that we do have a proof of service.
Somebody said, is this nigga in prison? Yes. This is why I want to watch this with y'all, because this man is in prison. This man is being awarded $100 million settlement from prison. Okay? From prison.
And Mr. Combs, but for purposes of this hearing, you filed a motion for a temporary restraining order and or a preliminary injunction to stop all sales of the property and assets attached to or involved with said property based on the interest of plaintiff and plaintiff's connections to defendant's sexual assault of plaintiff Derek Lee Cardello Smith, requiring a preliminary injunction and or a temporary restraining order.
Yes, y'all, $100 million. I guess some of y'all are coming in late. It's $100 million judgment that this man just got awarded.
We did set that for hearing today, and luckily the Brooks Correctional Facility was able to make you available. Actually, they had to drive someone up today on another case. So, sir, I have received your motion and a proposed order. Do you wish to argue the motion today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed then.
Okay, the purpose of it is based on two actions taken by Mr. Combs himself, directly with me here. We did a live one-on-one visit in our prison visiting room. There's two meetings within the past 2 weeks with Mr. Combs on one meeting, and then a financial advisor on the other meeting on Mr. Combs' behalf. And he stated that he would make me an offer to end the case and what happened to me because of other things that he stated he has going on in his life that require his money right now, and he wants to sell everything off. And he made me a financial offer of $2.3 million to allow what happened to me to go away. And he stated that he's going to be selling his property, and under the 2005 California Civil Code 2881-2885, the creation of liens, which allows out-of-state justices and orders to cause a stop of any title transfer, property transfers in Los Angeles or any other place that he has property. He stated that he wouldn't be able to proceed with that sale. And he did it the day after I served him the suit. And he also said that he won't be filing an answer to the complaint. He said, you can find me in default or whatever. He has a better chance with default than he would with having a restraining order stopped. And I said, so you want to hide you want to hide your money and stop from being quite possibly paid to me if I'm given the benefit of a judgment in my favor for what you've done to me. And he pretty much said, yeah. He says, you know how we get down. And I said, okay, well, I disagree with how you get down. Your sale shouldn't go through.
So I'm gonna, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Cadello Smith. Okay, so you went in a different direction than I thought you were going into.
This man is behind bars with all the time in the world with nothing to lose, okay? With nothing to lose, filing all types of motions, big motions, small motions, restraining order motions, stop of sale motions, motion of the ocean motions. Like this motherfucker, motions, perm, motions. Just it's a whole lot of motions going on. How the fuck you go down to somebody in prison and say, you know how I get down? What? This man is suing you for SA, sir. What do you mean you know how I get down? Sean Diddy, Puffy Combs, Brother Love. What? What the fuck?
I thought we were just going to focus. No. You kind of went off on a different direction than what your actual motion was.
Yeah.
So what I just want to say is settlement negotiations.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
In this case, are probably better not. Yeah, they're not to be placed on the record today. Okay.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. You're not an attorney. I understand that. So if we can just backtrack and focus just on.
Somebody said emotion. Somebody said locomotion.
Your
yes,
motion.
ma'am. I get what you want.
Okay, thank you.
We going through the.
If he's allowed to sell his property that he has in LA and the properties that are in his name being used and held by other people in Michigan, then it will cause me harm because I can be tied directly to those properties through loans and through other areas of investment that I did when I was out there and while in prison through money that I've sent. And if he's allowed to go through with any of the sales, I won't be able to recoup any of my monies or anything from him as a result of any possible judgment in this action, if he's allowed to proceed with it. And an injunction or a restraining order would help ensure that he's not manipulating and selling the property to avoid his responsibility in these matters here. That's what
Somebody said juvenile slow motion. I'm gonna log off. I'm sorry. Please leave me alone.
Temporary restraining order would do. It would prevent that from happening. Because it's a very serious matter. It involves a lot of money, and him selling this would help him avoid his liability for these actions done upon me.
This man is in that prison fighting for I'm fighting for my life. That man is fighting for his life. All that man got is books. That man knew the motions, the codes. Like, he ain't got the degree, but this motherfucker is a lawyer. He is a lawyer. And somebody in the comments said that this guy be helping other inmates with their cases too because he's gotten so educated at it. Period. I know that's right.
And I was just hoping that I'd be able to get the restraining order to prevent that. There won't be any harm to him, any of the parties. There won't be any harm to him in any way. And if it's deemed that it's not justified, then he can go ahead and go through with the sale.
If give me my money, it's my money and I need it now, We're a person?
at the end of the case. But one has to be put in place to stop this from happening.
Okay, okay, so thank you very much.
Yes.
Just give me my money.
Hold on, I'm just looking back through your complaint.
Not the
Yes.
trying to keep up. And what the fuck he doing? This little lawyer over here, what he doing? Anybody that'll argue the case or nothing?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna check one more of your filings. So I'm gonna step off the bench for 2 seconds and I'll be right back, all right?
Now she got
Yes,
to
Judge
go
Angelo.
to catch up.
Thank you.
Then you got the other, hold on. Let me see how long it's going to
Oh, right.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you. Reason for that.
They're
Else you-
Okay, she's back.
All right, so thank you, sir. Is there anything else you wish to add?
I was just, first off, just,
I'm not gonna read the comments no more. Somebody said, call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. I'm sorry. We laughing, but this motherfucker is standing he's standing on business. He's standing on his books and his business, period.
thank you for giving me the hearing and thank you for setting a pretrial on this matter. Thank you, Your Honor. There were
You're
some
welcome.
other filings. There were some other filings that you should have gotten. I didn't know if that's one of the filings you could have been referring to.
So I received your complaint and all the attachments to it. And then I received this motion. And I just wanted to take a moment to review back through the U.S. District Civil Docket and your complaint. So I did do that. That's all.
Yes.
And, okay. Anything else?
Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as this seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in. Every bit of it, every facet.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a proof of service showing that Mr. Combs was served on July 6th of 2000 and let me see, is that 24?
Yes, Your
Yep.
Honor.
Looks like it. 2024.
And just so you guys know, I pinned this comment too because she's correct. It's in this hearing that he filed another motion and that granted him another hearing, which is during that hearing yesterday where he won the $100 million settlement because Diddy did not show up. Diddy just decided he wasn't going to show up. And like he was saying earlier, he said Diddy had told him basically that, you know how I get down. Now, I don't know, basically that meant, well, I'm on purpose going to ignore your lawsuit and just let them put me in default. But I don't know if that would make sense because, again, I just read the statement from Diddy's lawyer where Diddy's lawyer was like, well, he looks to clear his name. So if he looks to clear his name, why not just show up to the hearing? This man was literally granted $100 million because Diddy didn't show up. So why not just show up to the hearing and clear your name, especially if you didn't do it, especially if you don't know this man. Mind you, you don't know this man, but they have you on the prison logs. They have you on the prison logs.
Return receipt requested was provided, so there is proper service. Mr. Combs has neither appeared nor responded to this request, so I'm going to grant your motion for a preliminary injunction temporary restraining order and order that the defendant and their agents are hereby enjoined temporarily for a period of 90 days on the sale, transfer, or exchange, trade, or transaction of title or deed to the property listed as the address and placed on the market by defendants for the amount of $70 million. And this property and estate belonging to or connected to defendant Sean Combs shall cease and desist any and all trades, transactions, or otherwise stop the process.
Yeah,
Or judgment in my favor. I have to motion the August 3rd. Mr. Combs, the defendant, had 28 days after he was served by mail, 21 if it's regular process service. His 28th day was the August 3rd, and there was no answer on the default. And I understand that I have to motion verbally or in writing, whichever one you prefer, however you prefer, to have default judgment entered. And today is literally the 28, 9, 30, 31, 32nd day, I believe. And I'd like to either preserve the issue of default judgment or judgment in my favor based on failure to answer.
Okay.
Whichever Your Honor would like.
All right, thank you. Typically, we require that. Ms. McGrain. Is
How
Ms.
would you spell
McGrain
her
in
name,
her-
Your Honor?
for those of y'all who's asking me, yes, he is in jail. He is in jail. This man has been in jail for, I believe, over 20 years. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not rooting for him to come out of jail. This man is allegedly a predator. I didn't look up his actual his records. I do see some people saying, oh, it looks like there were cases that were pinned on him. I didn't do that research. Just want to make that clear. I didn't do that research. My goal about talking about this was basically Diddy. Like, Diddy done did it again. Here's a whole other lawsuit where, at the very least, show up. At the very least, show up. But then again, when I look at what happened with Cassie, he didn't show up. He didn't pay her. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. And so that's why her lawsuit went public. So I'm seeing a pattern here.
No, I'm hold on. I'm talking to my judicial attorney. Typically, we require the motion for the affidavit and motion for default be filed. So Miss Adams, is Miss McGrain in her office?
She is not. I'm going to go find her right now, Judge.
Okay.
I know.
Hold
I
on.
read that rule. I read the rule, Your Honor. MCR 2.603 governs that. And it said the party can do it in front of the trial court judge or by mail. Whatever you want.
This motherfucker got his shit in order. So again, I would have to find the other hearing. I didn't see the other hearing, but his next hearing, which I believe was yesterday or the day before, is when he was granted the $100 million settlement. So we'll see what Diddy does, but what do y'all think? I mean, this is just weird. It is weird to me. All right. Want to talk about something else. So we all know that Rich Homie Quan passed away this past weekend. So, definitely want to say RIP. It was very, very sad news to hear. He was very, very young. He was only 34 years old. But I remember seeing that he passed away and then seeing like a slew of women coming forth. You had Erica Banks, who had her videos showing him kissing her and them on FaceTime while he's at a show. Like, it just was so weird because everybody knows he was found deceased at his home with his live-in girlfriend and baby mother. So that was just weird. And obviously everybody knew that he was in a relationship with this woman. But anyway, he died. You got Erica Banks. And you had I saw at least another 4 women come forth showing pictures of them kissing or hugged up. It just was fucking weird. Like, that was so weird to me. And let me tell you something. Y'all are lucky. Like, I'm not a baby mama, or I wasn't Rich Homie Quan baby mama. If I was Rich Homie Quan baby mama, y'all would all have to fucking pay me for his fucking funeral. Y'all would have to pay. Y'all would have to chip in for funeral costs, okay? If not, ma fout li me balen mwen pou nou. Se balen mwen ta fout li me. Ma li me balen mwen pou nou. Because what is it with when a man dies, the secrets want to be unsecreted? Bitch, you were a secret when he was alive. and so you shall remain once he's in the afterlife. Okay? You were a secret when he was alive. Now you finna be an afterlife secret, bitch. Forever a secret. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Okay? Escape. We are on escape time, bitch. You are not like, what is going on? Do you think when this man dies and you let the whole world know that you was his secret, that he's up in heaven like, ooh, tell him? You were a secret when he was alive. You are a secret in the afterlife. Forever a secret. You are a secret. You are a secret. That shit is weird. Like, I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. You bitches are fucking weird. But anyway, two things, because something came up today that I thought was very strange. But first, I want to go back to the 911 call. Was I the only one who found the 911 call a little odd? You know, I've never been in this situation, but I found the 911 call odd. Let's listen to it.
Okay. Amber 911, operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry. Are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yeah,
were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
Want to stay on the line?
I want to know what the training process is. Like, I get it's like, I don't know. The training process, I guess I want to know, I want to understand what the training process is. I just feel like it just gave very blah. But also it gave very blah from the girlfriend too. It's like, and then it gave blah to whoever she was talking to in the background, like, oh, where's such and such at? She's on the phone, right? Like, I'm on the phone with 911. This man's not breathing. Like, why does nobody sound like? Why does nobody sound? I don't know, like more. Hey, he might be dead. You know, like I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like everybody on this call pissed me off. But anyway, so then today I saw that it actually was made public that his brother found him. So it says, Atlanta police have released the initial incident report from the deletion investigation of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. The rapper, whose real name is DeQuantes Lamar, passed away on Thursday. An incident report posted Monday by investigators revealed new details from the morning Lamar was found unresponsive. An officer who responded to the home spoke with Lamar's girlfriend and brother. Around 3 a.m., Lamar's brother said he found the rapper asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter. Let me read that again. Around 3 a.m., Lamar's brother said he found the rapper asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter. This is at 3 a.m. He advised me that it's very unusual because he had food in his mouth. He lifted him up and put him on the sofa. Remember, when I heard the 911 call, I'm thinking, what is, like, the 911 lady kind of annoying me, but to be honest, 911 operators, I don't know, them people ain't got no souls. Them people ain't got no motherfucking souls. Maybe they're so used to hearing this shit all day that they've gotten just so used to it. But there's no fucking way that at 3 a.m., I'm finding my brother. I have two brothers. I don't care if you're a stranger. There's no way I'm finding my homegirl asleep on the floor. My cousin, my homeboy, asleep on the floor near the kitchen with food in their mouth, unchewed, unswallowed. And I'm just going to just take them over to the couch and put them there. I ain't had no conversation. Hey, you good? Hey, at the very least, there's going to be a conversation. Hey, what's going on? Hello? I'm not just dragging you to the couch. Lamar's girlfriend said she woke up around 6:45 to get the kids ready for school and noticed that he wasn't in their bedroom. She spotted him asleep on the couch and left to drop the kids at school. So that's pretty normal. Raise your hand if you've ever fell asleep on the couch. So she's thinking he just fell asleep on the couch. Or he probably came in home late and just fell asleep on the couch. 6:45. That is 3 hours and 45 minutes later. This man been gone. This man been at the crossroads. When she returned home, she saw the rapper was still asleep and went back to bed. She woke up around 11 a.m. to check on Lamar and observed that his body was cold. Yeah, he gone. He gone. I don't know who y'all be living with, but like, I don't know. My family would never. My family would never. Friends would never. My man right now, like, I fall asleep on the couch and he's shaking me. He's taking me like, because I'm a couch sleeper. That, baby, I will fall asleep on the couch. I'm a couch sleeper. This man will fight me off the couch. It just feels like, are y'all adults here? What is happening? Everybody just, it just feels like what? Turn it on. Like, what the fuck? The brother finding him, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Maybe he had these patterns before. Maybe he just had a pattern of, because apparently this was from an overdose. Maybe he had this pattern before and everybody was like, okay, this is just another one of his episodes. It just doesn't explain to me how everybody was just like, all right, fuck it. He's on the floor. He's on the kitchen floor with unchewed food in his mouth. Was that his norm? Turn it on! That's Cleo Trapper right there. This is a Cleo Trapper house. Let me know what y'all think. I found this to be very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. Last story, y'all. Last story. Hold on. Where is this video? Where is this video, y'all? Lord, where is this video? Lord. Not my computer freezing. What's going on? Not my computer freezing. Okay. Last story. Y'all do know that James Earl Jones died, right? Mufasa died. And I learned of this yesterday as I was coming back from Canada. Or when I don't know when I've lost track of time. But I see this shit, I'm like, damn, Mufasa done died? Get up, wake up. I'm Simba. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? Mufasa done died. Mufasa done died. And so I'm on Threads. And I am seeing everybody saying fuck James Earl Jones. I'm shocked. I'm just like, what the fuck did Mufasa do to y'all? What the fuck did Mufasa do to y'all niggas? What did he do? Everybody's fucking upset. So I'm on Threads asking the questions like, what the fuck happened? People are in my comments. And at first I'm thinking, okay, you know, sometimes people take things that you say out of context, y'all. I live on the internet. Shit that I say gets taken out of context all the time, child. I did an interview with Madam Joyce recently, and baby, there are niggas from the Haitian community right now, and specifically in the HMI section of the Haitian community, you know, niggas who literally look like turtles, with well bellies, you know, protesting they're in an uproar about me talking about how Haitian niggas be having side families, and they're like, oh wow, like what you're saying is detrimental to the community. Like, just bitch ass niggas. You got JD Vance on Twitter talking about how Haitians are eating pets, which is actually not true. It's a story that was debunked. He's pushing false narratives forward about Haitian immigrants and the immigrant community in general, period. But you have these bitch ass Haitians in the HMI community who are saying that my joke about if you're going to be with a Haitian nigga, you got to be ready to you got to take in his side families. Okay. But a joke like that literally gets taken out of context. So for me, I'm just like, okay, what the fuck did James Earl Jones say that y'all took out of context? Because this is the James Earl Jones. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about James Earl Jones. I've never seen it. And so,
because of the nature of black women, I know in some of our earlier conversations, you mentioned that the black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll answer the one question. What do I mean by uptight? Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity. And in many ways are way ahead of the black man. Because I don't know why, but in many...
Honestly, hold on. I feel like I need to find the full video. Hold on, y'all. Because I watched the full video and I was shocked. I was shocked. All right, here's a video. Hold on, y'all. I was shocked. Mind you,
how to open your car door while
video that we're about to watch. This interview that he's doing is literally during the civil rights movement. Like, it's actually crazy. And he's there with, I think that's his second white wife. I didn't know that his wives were white either. And I don't have a problem with a man having a black man having a white wife. But imagine embracing your white wife and these are the things that come out of your fucking mouth.
Jim, do black men marry white women because of the nature of black women? I know in some of our earlier conversations, you mentioned that the black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll answer the one question. What do I mean by uptight? Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity. And in many ways are way ahead of the black man because I don't know why, but in many ways are replacing the black man. There's a whole, there's an almost unfeminine aspect of the black militant woman.
This is so nasty. Jesus. This is bad. This is disgusting.
Do you find
he called black women militant and unfeminine, and he said that black women were replacing black men, and he's doing this as he's embracing his white wife. Just be with your white woman. Why you gotta, like, I feel like things really haven't changed. Things really haven't changed. Things really haven't changed. If you look at the just how Black men get online and talk about Black women now, and then you go back, this is civil rights era. And you're talking about Black women in this nature, like this way, even in the midst of so much change being fought for.
I find that some Black women you've known out of your personal experience blame the Black man for what happened to them in slavery, even today.
Of course, you know, if the Black man, regardless of the causes, failed to protect her, left her in a position where she had to sell herself or bargain with her body and so on. Yes, you know, she had there's resentment about that, but it's very complex now. You see, I think in another generation you'll get a whole crop uptight about their position in society. There are many, because I'm generalizing now, many are overreacting against Aunt Jemima, the Aunt Jemima image, the submissive Mother Earth type, unselfish, all giving, especially all giving to the white man, sexually and in the kitchen and every other way. And she's also overreacting against the problem of having to be the breadwinner, the matriarch of the house. The myth of the Black matriarch is really a myth, because she is not. It wasn't her choice. Many Black women, I'm sure, once they found this job had a certain social and political dignity to it, relished it and wielded the rolling pen, you know, like any minority group mama would do. But no matter how much she might relish it, it wasn't her choice to begin with. She would always have preferred the Black male to have run the house, to have saved her from white rapists, white slave owners, you know.
Why did you marry Jim? But first, do you know what?
Hey. Yeah, muy Quan. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. You know, I have a thought. Because mind you, he's embracing his white wife, right? You know how we're always talking about how this is why non-Black women feel that they can talk to Black women, they can treat Black women the way that they treat us? It is because of the way that Black men speak about Black women in front of non-Black women. It's already more profitable to be Black adjacent, right? But that's one of the reasons too, because Black men have this innate hate for Black women, so much so that, and I'm not saying all Black men, but Black women, like Black men like this, just date your white woman. Why do you have to bring us into the conversation? Why do you have to berate? Why do you have to berate Black women simultaneously while you're with your white woman? Just go have your avocado toast. in peace. We actually don't give a fuck. It's the fact that they do this and then they berate us every fucking time. And then she's sitting there and she's proud because she's the preference. She's the prize. Now she has another thing to one up on a black woman, because here you have a prominent black man berating and degrading black women as he sits adjacent to you. Not Mufasa.
Means by the uptightness of black women.
Oh, yes.
You've been in the theater.
Well, I've felt it. I've sensed it with almost every black woman that we know, whether they accept me or not. You know, whether there's always a tolerance, but there's always hostility.
Not you the victim. Not you the victim. See, I didn't even see this part of the interview. Not you're the victim, bitch. Even in his bullshit rant, he acknowledged slavery, bitch. Like, what the fuck? What do black women have to be resentful for other than racism, ma'am? Karen? Oh, that's his ex-wife. He had another white wife. He had at least 2 white wives.
Behind it, I can understand it intellectually. Thank God I didn't have to go through the process that made it occur. I happen to
Thank God I didn't have to go through the process that made it occur. Slavery, ma'am? Slavery, Susan B. Anthony? The process? Not Mufasa.
think it's a good thing that they're showing hostility. I think it's the only thing they can show at the moment. And I think out of the hostility, I think that's a healthy sign.
Picture this.
All right, that's it. That's enough. Not Mufasa. We can't have nothing. Like, we can't have nothing, bitch. All right, y'all. I gotta go, child. I'm gonna go figure out what me and my man gonna eat for this debates, child, because I ain't cook shit. Okay, I've been working all damn day. I ain't cook shit. I'm done. I'm done more than Mufasa. I'm fucking done. This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna save the live. Make sure that you drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on everything I covered in this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to join the Black Women's Tribe. During Black Women's, we ride for Black Women's at Dawn Black Women's Month. I can't, y'all. All right. What's today? Tuesday? I'm gonna see y'all Thursday. I'm actually gonna come back tomorrow because I want to break down the Super Bowl stuff with Lil Wayne. It's so much shit I want to catch up on. So I'll probably come back tomorrow. And I'll see y'all then, child. Make sure if you haven't already, watch my interview with Chelsea from Selling Sunset. It's actually up on my channel right now. I put it up on my channel because so many people was putting clips and stuff on TikTok as I knew they would. So I was like, let me make sure I record this live so I could put it up on my channel. And I did. So if you haven't watched it, make sure that you watch it. Also, the VMAs are today. Ain't the debates tonight? I'm watching the debates, baby. Let me know what happens on the VMAs. You know what? I'll probably come back and do a review on that too, child. So, all right, y'all. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.